Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, Daughter of Increase. My name is NayDenise for those of you who are new to the channel or who just happen to stumble across this video. And I am the founder and CEO of Daughter of Increase Ministries. That is DOI Ministries. And here on this channel, I help you guys to increase in your faith and relationship with God in Christ through Bible studies, book reviews, discussions, and more. And I do that by posting twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday, and occasionally on Tuesdays. And so today's video, as you can tell from the title and from the positioning of the camera, is a sort of Bible study with me installation. I am finally going to be diving into the Book of Hosea, and I was supposed to start this at the beginning of the month, but it's been crazy. So I haven't, and so I'm going to basically share with you guys how I would prepare to study a new book in the Bible. As I said, I had just finished up with Nehemiah, and I said that I wanted to dive into the Book of Hosea. And so I am just going to be doing background research, looking up what the name Hosea means, understanding the context of the book as a whole. And so, yeah, I will not be writing in this per se, but I'll be putting a little bit of things in here. And so I, of course, have my journaling Bible, which is the, let me just grab it, the NKJV Journal the Word Bible from Thomas Nelson. This is the original hardcover teal cloth bound one. They do have prettier versions. I don't care for this version, but I'm going to use it up until my birthday. And let me just say, I know I got 2 broken nails. I know. See, what had happened was my nails underneath are pretty long, right? I talk about this all the time. My nails underneath are pretty long, and so because I've been going to get them done, they haven't been done correctly, and so they have been snapping at the tips of my nails, because as you can see, they are coming up. There we go. The tips of my nails are coming off the acrylics, and so the acrylics have been coming off, and then my nails eventually are snapping because there's no protection there. So I now have 2 snapped nails, and I think I'm just going to be done with acrylics. I think I'm going to go get my nails done, just have them trim my nails down, probably to this length. If I can get that on camera, either to this length or to one of these. I think those are the same lengths, but yeah, I'm over it. I'm over the acrylics. It's too much at this point. So yeah, but we have that. I do have these little notepads that I'll be using to add paper in, along with the washi tape of choice. This I think was from like the local discount store. This was in a set from Walmart. Walmart washi tapes are the bomb, just letting you guys know. Of course, I have my highlighters and stuff just in case I need to write more information in the Bible. So let me put that to the side. Okay, I have my utensils, sticky notes. Literally, these are just regular Post-it sticky notes, the pink ones. This sticky note is from the Squishmallows collection. I got it from Walmart, but they do not stick, but they're cute. So yeah, we're just going to use that. I have my Bible here, which is the Dake Annotated Reference Bible. This one is specifically in the NKJV. My burgundy one is in the KJV. I wanted to use the NKJV today. I still have that video coming for you guys. I actually have the unboxing video done. I just never posted it, and that was like back last year. So yeah, but yeah, I do have this Bible and everything to use. I have the complete guide to the Bible by Mr. Stephen R. Miller. I already have the page that I'm going to need marked off, so I'm going to read through this. I have my Rose Bible charts, maps, and timelines to utilize, and I also have that marked off here. So we have that marked off here, and I'm just going to highlight and read through some of the information in here. Nothing crazy, but I do utilize this. I know people have asked me if I still use it. I do use it when I'm reading, when I'm studying. It's amazing. And then also, oops, sorry guys, I moved the camera by accident. I have the Rose Chronological Guide to the Bible, and of course this one is also tabbed off here to read through. So I think I'm gonna start with these 2 first, because it's just bare, like, basic minimum information. And then I'll go into this and then my Bible. And I also have, of course, my Bible apps open using Bible Hub. I'm using Enduring Word, and I'm using Blue Letter Bible, and probably also will use the what is the other app that I was using? Not Bible Project. Is it Bible Project? No, it's not Bible Project. I'll leave everything that I'm using listed down below. So yeah, I am going to be listening to music at this time. as I do this. And so I will link in the cards the song that I'm listening to. You can just listen to my whole worship playlist. I pretty much keep it updated as I hear new songs that I feel like lead me into worship. I have my worship playlist. So yeah, but I'm specifically listening to this song. It's called Healing Worship, Prophetic Worship, Soaking Experience by, of course, Mr. Victor Thompson. But this also includes 2 other singers, a pastor and another minister of music. And yeah, it is 54 minutes long, so I'm just going to listen to that and do some basic groundwork before I dive into the word of Hosea, the book of Hosea, excuse me. And so I'm just going to start with prayer first and then dive right in. So I was going to have this be like a talking video, but because I am a bit delayed, I'm actually recording this on Saturday when it should be up. I have to be a little quicker with that, especially since I'm on a time crunch, because I do have a few things to do today, such as prayer at 11 with my church, and then Bible study with dance ministry at 11:30. And then I have to prepare for service tomorrow because we have a big celebration service for my bishop. We just gonna get moving on this video so I can edit it as quick as possible and get it up to you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna dive into prayer first and then start reading and writing down information. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let's get into it. Okay guys, so here we are. It took me about 45-30 minutes to do this, but for you guys it's probably not going to be a very long video. But yeah, here we have it. I wrote down my notes. I will say I really enjoyed the information out of the complete guide to the Bible. The information was absolutely profound. I mean, you guys saw it as I was like marking things up. There were certain things that stuck out to me from this book, so I'm glad I did pull it out. But yeah, I really enjoyed reading through this, so I'm definitely going to continue using that in my other studies. But yeah, so the only things that I wrote in the actual Bible itself were basically some basic information about the book, which is that it focuses on prophecy and warning, and it also illustrates God's unfailing love despite spiritual adultery, and also what Hosea's name mean, which is salvation and deliverer. And then over here I put some important things about Hosea, and so I have the key verses, which are chapter 1 verse 2 and chapter 4 verse 6. I put that he is one of the 12 minor prophets. Where he prophesied, so to the northern kingdom before its fall to Assyria. It was about 752 to 722 BC. It was during the reign of Jeroboam II. It's a prophetic book of warning and destruction. That it's a real life example of Israel's spiritual unfaithfulness, the point that God had him marry a prostitute and how she kept running away from his love, and how Hosea kept going after her is basically real life example of the spiritual unfaithfulness of the children of Israel. What I like the most is that Hosea's life became a real life parable lived out, right? Because Jesus told parables and they were like stories and things like that, but Hosea's life became an actual parable for people to physically see. I put spiritual polygamy is basically spiritual adultery. I put that Israel was a serial sinner, that God's punishment was with purpose, that God's love is never taken, forgiveness and reconciliation are always offered, but he always gave them the choice, right? And then that it shows Deuteronomy 28 and 25 lived out basically, and that disobedience is always a deal breaker. And just so you know, Deuteronomy 28 to 25, chapter 28-25, let me read it real quick. It says that the Lord will cause you to be defeated by your enemies. And so that's pretty much what happens when they continue to disobey. They fall to Assyria because God allows it. And so yeah, that's the information I got, and it makes me really excited to dive into this study, just to see more of Hosea. I've heard the story of Hosea and Gomer. I've never really studied it for myself, and then I read Redeeming Love already a couple of times, and then I watched the movie. So I'm definitely excited to dive into this. Even though I was supposed to do it for the month of October, it's all right. You know, when you fall off, you fall off, just as long as you get back up. And so yeah, this is me getting back up, holding myself accountable by showing you guys how I did my research. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. I hope that this video edified you in some way. And yeah, that is it for this video. So I pray that someone was encouraged to study the word for themselves. I pray that someone was encouraged to actually go and, take the time before you dive into the word to really study who these people are and what the context of the book as a whole is. But yeah, if you made it to the end of this video, pop this emoji here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.